The report puts Missouri firmly in the red zone for COVID-19 cases and deaths. Experts continue to stress testing as a way to slow the spread. Governor Parson in Kansas City this morning, where KQ2's Madeline McClain asking him about why the state's numbers aren't adding up.
I'm here in Kansas City, and you can see some of the hospital systems behind me, including Truman Medical Center, where the governor wrapped up his testing announcement with a handful of questions, including one of our own about whether the state dashboard data is actually fixed, considering we've found problems over the last 2 months where our local health departments are reporting one thing and the state is reporting another. Last month, COVID deaths reported by Northwest Missouri counties were underreported by about at least 15 from the state level. The data not off by a few days delay, rather weeks. State health officials acknowledging the ongoing data problems in at least 4 press releases, one coming just yesterday. So I asked the governor this. Take a listen to what the governor had to say in response to my question about those data problems.
Are you concerned at all about decisions that you've made, given that we had the state health department report so much inaccuracies, some dating back as early as June? Are you concerned at all about the decisions that you've made that rely on that data?
First of all, let me just clarify what you said. It wasn't inaccurate data. So that's very misleading with the question you just said. What happened, there was a glitch in the system, in the software that created the problem. There's been no data lost whatsoever. All the data that's there is originated. And I don't know all the details of that. I'm not an IT guy, but it was a glitch in the system. What happened? It's been fixed. But all the data's there. There's nothing changed whatsoever in the data. So we're going to know what the average are, we're going to know what the fatalities are, and we're fixing that. So I just want to make sure we're clear on that. I think you've got to realize that there is a tremendous amount of resources that provide the data, all the way from a local level to a county level of 4,000 people to Kansas City. I mean, it's a huge difference, and you're talking that's all over the state of Missouri. Hospitals, all the data that comes in. It is very complex and a lot of data that comes in, and how those streams go. But I'm not an IT person, we're not going to pretend to be one, but I know one thing, that information is there, the problem is fixed, and we're going to continue moving forward.
To date, the number of COVID deaths in Northwest Missouri reported by the state is still off by at least 9, 2 of which the St. Joseph Health Department reported nearly 2 weeks ago. So we'll stay on top of this issue because the governor says it's fixed, but we're still finding errors in the data at the state level compared to what our local health departments are reporting. Reporting from Kansas City, Madeline McClain, KQ2 News.
With a